Oh, and then by the way, on one of your live streams, I don't know whether you can catch it or not, but there is a lady in Arizona
Uh-huh.
that offered you a free camper.
A free camper?
Yes.
What kind of camper is it? In Arizona? That's a long damn way away.
I know, but
I was just in Arizona, too.
It was her dad's. She doesn't want it.
Uh-huh.
But she said you're willing to have it.
Well, tell her to hit me up on Facebook. If you're listening, hit me up on Facebook. Send me a picture of it. You know, because that's a trek. I would have to find a way to even pull a trailer. And I don't know how big of a trailer, because I've been looking at small trailers.
You too, Dolly, and be safe, okay?
I will be. I heard they talking about guns and shit out there now. I'm going to take my vest with me.
Well, puff one for me, okay?
All right, peace.
All right, bub.
Will they let you take a bulletproof vest on an airplane if I, check it or something like that? Can I take my vest? I mean, airplane? Been a good day.
Well, I was calling because I was wondering, I've been watching other YouTubers.
How dare
they're
you?
taking your content to make their content.
It happens. I've been slacking the
Bashing
last few
on
days.
y'all
Yeah, they
for
do it.
being out there, raising awareness for baby Q, but then they're sitting at home making videos off of y'all's hard work. And I was wondering how you feel about that.
Well, I look at them and laugh because, they don't do shit for views. Right? There are a lot of people watching them because
your content.
Yeah, and I mean, they need it because nobody watches them. So if they use my content, maybe somebody will watch them.
Exactly.
So when they make a little bread, they should break me off a piece and be thankful.
That's what I've been commenting on all of their pages.
They should give, when YouTube takes their 30%, they should give me 30. For all the hard work I do. You know what I'm saying? And they just leaning on me. I don't mind. I carry them. I can't make people watch them though.
They need to buy some soap.
They did. I don't even know if my soap could get some of these people clean. Okay? And I got the best soap in the damn game, right? I even got the Savage Bar. I don't even know if that'll scrub that some of these people clean. Okay? There's some dirty shit that goes out on these YouTube streets.
You should send the hate.
He's killed her baby. So now you got everybody fucking mad out there, and now you're going to arrest them when you created a situation? You created this situation. They created this situation that's going down in Chatham County. They created it.
That's right.
All them people out there raising hell, it is the police's fault that they're out there raising hell. They threw the family under the bus. Okay? If they were working with the family or trying to do things with the family, they wasn't a team because they threw the family right under the bus. She's the number one suspect. The baby's dead in landfill somewhere. Now you got
working undercover. Do you think the mom's working undercover to try to get Leilani on camera, maybe admitting?
No, I don't think none of that. I think they were going out and getting fucked up and trying to pick up a dude. Is what I think. I don't think it's no. Leilani needs to be locked up right with her mother. Should be protesting at Danny's house too. Now that's a good thing too. Has anybody tracked down where he's at yet? His actual location. I mean, I know the general area he's in. I mean, I just don't know exactly where. But I agree with that. People in that area, they need to go out there and check your messenger. This is Mandy has room and car for you, Dolly.
They know it was me, so I had to tell him that it was me that knocked on the window. But he was going to pull the camera, so I just had to be honest.
Okay, so which girl knocked on the window? The girl filming this?
But I told him about her twerking in the window and making me upset, so...
She was twerking, almost got it, but was a little bit late.
But he said he's going to go talk, and we're like, they're going to want to press charges. I don't really care.
Your baby is missing and you're dancing. That is insane. That is insane.
I was just curious.
Did you see this chick's video this morning?
I knew they were going to want to press charges. Here you go.
God damn it.
She's going to jail, watch.
There's another one going. Did you drive here?
I should change my sweatshirt.
Did you drive here?
I want to press charges for trespass.
I figure.
Appreciate you being on.
Can I make a phone call first?
Go ahead real quick.
Damn.
They want to press charges.
Holy shit.
Don't get up. It's a misdemeanor charge, girl. Don't be all upset.
There's one thing of being out here protesting, wanting your voice to be heard, and it's a completely
but when the baby killer is taunting me through the window.
Listen to me. Just let me explain, okay? It's one thing to...
I know what I did was wrong. And I knew they were going to press charges just because, but...
If you have...
All right, let's stop it right there. I had to say the cop is super polite. They got to do their job, right? Now, when the dude ran out there with a bat threatening people, in Virginia, he would have went to jail. In Georgia, I don't think he went to jail. The guy with the bat, other people went to jail. You come out there running your damn mouth and you egging people on and they cross that line. Then, look, here's the thing. When that girl goes to court, they ain't going to do shit to her. They're going to drop that. You can believe that. Right? They're going to be like, y'all people got these people upset. Y'all lucky they ain't out there with pitchforks and you know what I'm saying? And you might go to jail tonight and they're going to let you right out. Okay? It ain't like you killed nobody. You knocked on a goddamn window. Okay? So if you go to jail out there like that, don't get all upset. Right? This is what they tell you in jail. You wasn't scared on the street. You know what I'm saying? They tell you that shit in jail. You wasn't scared out there. Don't be scared in here. If you...
Not there. She should be locked up.
Well, ma'am,
Yes, sir. I know. I mean, y'all can take me in. Just let me...
So what's about to happen now is the
I know. Yes, sir.
You're going to be fingerprinted and released on subpoena.
See?
You're going to be released again.
I'm going to be released tonight.
Like they were last night.
So let's go ahead and get this.
I went and picked everybody up.
So I can come back and get my car?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We're going to bring you back, and then from here you're going
They're going to bring you
You just
back.
got to get fingerprinted.
Damn, welcome to Georgia. Welcome to damn Georgia. They're going to bring you back. Let me tell you, Virginia, you only get a ride one way. You don't get a ride back. Okay? I can tell you that now. I've been on that ride a few times. I ain't never get a ride back. Okay? They'll never be like, yeah, we're gonna bring you back to your car. In Virginia, they tow your fucking car, and then that's just $300. You know what I'm saying, to get it out, and you gotta wait. And then when you get it out, the people treat you like assholes. You gotta show up with your ID, the title for the car, all kinds of crazy shit. They quick here to tow your damn vehicle. So that's totally different. We don't tag and release in Virginia. We just put you in.
You think you got it? I'm one of those. Like I said, I'll bring it back here.
She got a $1,300 bond. Holy
Well,
shit!
they're not actually arresting her, y'all. They're just gonna do what they did last night.
Oh, so it wasn't catch and release. Read Betty's message. $1,300 bond, dude. Oh Lord. $1,300 bond, and she's still in jail. She's still in jail. Do we need to go get her out? Like, where's our old man? What's it with a bondsman? If she got $1,300 bond, what's that? $130 to get her out?
I can't screenshot. I'm on live. I'm on live.
Justice for Quentin, you baby killer! Leilani, I'll be back!
They arrested her. I know, isn't that ridiculous?
Maybe we can do a
Bullshit.
out of core. Let's see what this says. While Betty was inviting people to come out and help, she promised to help with bail if anyone was arrested. Okay, well, let's get the girl out of jail. I mean, somebody has to bond her that knows her. But I mean, $130, that's $130. Just get her out of jail. Ain't a big deal. Hey, Dolly's coming to town. Dolly's coming! Oh, crazy ass. Twerking. And they telling people not to film in the windows. You gotta stop twerking. I see a bitch twerking in the windows. I'm filming, okay? I hate to say it. Every night the police are at that house. Keep up the good work. Send a little cash app. Thank you so much, Jess. That's straight to the bank money right there. So that really helps on them plane tickets, them cash apps and them PayPals. So I'm going to look in a few and see how much a ticket is. You know, I'm like, damn, I just left there. Where from? Where you at?
We're in Mount Vernon, Washington.
Washington. All right, Dolly's flying out in Norfolk. Yeah. Okay, well, Mount Vernon, Washington State? Yeah, I can take it as Washington State. Because Washington, D.C., the district, you would have said D.C. if it was the other Washington. I don't know what I'm thinking.
No, this is Washington State, man.
So what do you think about this girl and her throwing a baby away and all this chaos that's going on?
Man, that's too much.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to have your kid, then don't do the thing, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want your kid, try to find somebody that does want your kid. There's a lot of people out there that want kids.
Exactly, or don't do the thing.
Yeah.
That makes kids.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think you should. If you ain't responsible, you ain't got a damn job in a house. You shouldn't be having kids anyway.
Exactly. I mean,
Do you think that, like, all those kids had some crazy shit happen when they were kids? That gave them all some weird
Well,
mindfuck
I
shit?
think it's her stepbrother, so he wasn't around her as a kid.
Oh, okay.
From
I
my
just thought maybe there was
understanding,
some Dexter stuff going on.
I don't know. Yeah, they all got trauma. I don't know what kind of trauma he was. I ain't never met a dude that says I got trauma. Never.
Yeah, me either.
You know what I'm saying? I've never met a dude like, yeah, I suffer from childhood trauma. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So does everybody else in this
It's
world.
pretty weird, like-
Does that make you special or different? Everybody got damn childhood trauma. How many times I fell on my head as a
Right?
kid? That's trauma. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody got childhood trauma. When did that be like? I can't. Right? I didn't even know you could use that shit. I'm gonna use it now for everything else. When I don't know some shit or somebody got me caught up in a bind, I'm gonna be like, yo, dog, I got childhood trauma.
It's trauma.
This trauma got me. I don't know shit. Trauma, dude. When I was 9, it all changed. Trauma. I can't remember.
Yeah,
nothing.
I didn't know they didn't grow up together. I thought he.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I
nothing.
didn't know they didn't grow up together. I thought he said Leilani was his sister.
I think that's why people don't like my videos. Childhood trauma. They're like, man, I liked the video one time I got hit with a belt.
All right, man. Good talking.
All right, peace.
Like-
I think I just caused that dude some trauma. He's like, man, that dude, Dolly just made me stupider than I was. Okay, I'm walking away from this conversation. I done lost 72 brain cells. Yep, I'm telling you. Now on. Like, why was you speeding? Childhood trauma. Why you trespassing? Dude, I got childhood trauma, man. Dolly.
What's up?
No, man, just childhood trauma. Thank you, Becky.
That's why I was actually calling. I heard these guys just joking around with that. You realize there's some kids that were taken from their families and given to other cultures?
Yeah, I mean,
as
I know
children?
there is childhood
Like,
trauma.
dude, it's not funny, man.
No, I know there is childhood
I mean,
trauma, but I'm talking about the situation of that caller, of Michael, saying he couldn't remember that situation because of childhood trauma. Not that I don't think
And
there's
I don't-
kids with childhood trauma. I don't think kids with childhood trauma is funny. I think the situation that we're speaking of is funny.
Like, in regards to that, though, like, I also had some stuff happen to me when I was a child that I didn't find out until a couple years ago.
You didn't.
But after I found out about it, it definitely explains why I suffer from some of the mental health issues I have.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so there is things that happen to kids that, they might not be fully aware of, but they're aware that something's bugging them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They're too young to remember.
No, but we're talking about a situation with a grown man that was talking about a situation that was from a little while ago, and he couldn't remember because of childhood trauma. It's a totally different
well,
scenario.
Yeah, and it all varies person to person, right? But when I just kind of heard, like, talking about, like, especially in regards to the words childhood and then trauma, I was like, wait a minute. So, yeah, I just want to call in and touch base on that, man.
Okay.
But, keep doing you, man.
All right, peace.
All right, bye.
Okay, well, he had some trauma. Okay, I'm not joking people with trauma. Trust me, I know there's people out there with damn trauma. Okay, I know there's people that when as a child went through a lot of shit, and they're effed up about that. Now I'm talking about a grown man that couldn't remember 2 weeks ago because he said, "Yo, I got childhood trauma." That is what I'm joking about. Not everybody's situation, every kid. Trust me, I know there's people that go through terrible, terrible shit, way worse than I could even imagine. I know that. You don't have to, but you better. Dolly.
Dolly,
Yes.
hey, it's Fine Art. I called to update you about the bail situation.
The bail situation?
Yes.
What bail?
For the chick that got locked up. What they're telling me
I
is...
thought you was like the bail situation. I was like, I'm thinking ring, ring, like a bell, like a fucking church bell. I'm like,
the bail bondsman.
oh, okay.
So what they're telling me is the bail bondsman said they're not interested because I'm in Washington State and they don't have anybody to go after if for some reason this chick doesn't show up for a court date.
Oh yeah, like
So they
everybody's
need
just gonna
somebody
run
to
from a trespassing charge. Like, oh Lord,
Well,
that's a
either
murder
way,
charge.
yeah, I get it, but let me hear me out though.
Mhm.
What they're saying is either somebody that has a local address can come in, and a bail bondsman will be more than happy to work with them for the 130, and I got the 130, but that's not the issue. The other part is if somebody that just happens to be down there, like Bullhorn Betty, or somebody that doesn't have a local address but is in the area, can go directly to the jail and pay the full 1,300 and get her out that way, and then once she goes to court, the 1,300 will
Hold
be
on.
refunded.
Somebody just said they were gonna like my video, but it was too close to my bubble. That's good. That was a good one. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't want to forget that.
So if like somebody that's in the area but that doesn't have a local address can go directly to the jail and pay the full 1,300. Once she goes to court, they'll get the 1,300 back, same as if they were the bail bondsman or whatever.
Yeah,
themselves.
that's how it works in
You
Virginia.
can't call. Right, you can't call the jail because they don't do it over the phone. So someone either has to go to the jail in person and pay the full 1,300, or somebody with a local address can go to a bail bondsman and pay the 130. And I'll pay the 130. I just don't have an address of anybody local, so that's the only thing we're missing to get this girl out of jail. And that's why they won't let her husband get her out either, because he's not local and he doesn't have a local address.
Where are they from?
I'm not sure. Apparently, it's one of the people that drove in from somewhere.
Oh Lord, yeah, that sucks. That'd be my
Like
luck.
I said,
I don't know. A turtle
I'm
would get me
totally
out. One of the
happy to
turtles,
get her
they
out.
would come get me. But damn,
Well, I'm trying to be a
I don't
turtle
have
to get her
a
out.
I don't have a
I've been in
Georgia
this
address,
situation.
so
Exactly. I don't
Billy
know anybody.
Joe. See if we can use Billy Joe's address.
Right.
Just go in there and be like, my address is damn 535 Buckhalter or whatever the hell address. You know what I'm saying? Just give the dude in the trailer's address. Mac fucking punk ass. Give his address.
Right. I'm sure you people in true crime, we kind of called out to help to come down and help if you can. I feel shitty about just leaving her there till Monday, but
I know. I mean, there's no.
but if I can't find an addy, it is what it is.
Yeah, the money ain't an issue. Like I even give up the money, to get the
Right.
girl out of
I
jail.
didn't
But how do we?
pay $1,300 if she didn't show up. I just don't know how to get it.
Oh,
there.
the babysitter. I wonder if we get the babysitter to get her out of jail.
Possibly, if somebody would go down there and give them their ID, if they're a local with an address, if they got to meet
I mean,
the bail bondsman.
it ain't got to be
I'll send
Chatham
one.
County. It just has to be in Georgia.
No, it's just got to be somebody within Georgia, like he said. He said he ain't trying to let me sign on a bail with me in Washington, whether it's 130 or 13,000. He don't care. He just said that's our policy. You're in Washington. We ain't doing it because we have to send somebody all the way out there and try to track you down. It just don't make sense for our business.
Yeah. Dolly,
Hey, Dolly, I have a question.
I have an answer.
How long do you think that it's going to take to put this bitch in jail?
How long do I think it's going to take for them to put Leilani in jail? It depends on her twerking
Yeah,
skills.
Leilani. Not everybody else is protesting.
I think it depends on how well she twerks.
Oh,
I hear she
true.
be
But,
twerking
you
in the
know,
window.
that's not going to look great in court.
I think
But,
if they can find this baby and they can determine the cause of death, she'd be in jail almost instantly, right? But
Right.
the more I watch on landfills and how long it takes for a body to deteriorate and how they crush shit and they run shit over and they bury shit, basically it's damn near next to impossible. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. The odds are really slim that they find them. I thought they had pretty good odds because I was like, what could it be? Just a week of trash? But no, all that shit gets mixed together, it gets buried, so that shit could be anywhere, and they're gonna be out there. I figure after about 30 days, they'll stop
Right.
searching.
They will. I think they'll give up. They give up on
Good
the
night, there,
witches already.
Bullhorn Betty. It says, all right, I have to hit the bed. I'm exhausted. All right, you have a good night.
Yes, have a good night, Betty. Thanks for being out there.
Yeah,
And it's crazy, but they're already taking the weekends off. It won't be long before they take off for the whole week.
yeah.
Um,
They'll just say that they can't find them.
If they can't find them, I mean, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think she's ever going to pay for it?
I don't know. I mean, I think they'll arrest her and charge her with something, and she'll go to trial on whatever evidence they have. I don't know if it'll be enough to convict her, but I mean, if they got a video of her throwing something in the dumpster or something like that, I mean, I don't know. That's the rumors. Then I think, they might be able to get a conviction without a body.
I mean, there's so much other things.
But
I think
then,
they can
if I
argue
was her,
about.
I would have it moved out of that town. I would have my lawyer move it out of that town to where that somebody
She's
else
got it
will
like
try it.
crazy
Where
right.
I mean, I think they're
They
already
have-
setting up that they didn't do it, or this is an accident kind of scenario. I think
Lonnie dancing in front of the window. I think she's looking for baby daddy number 4.
baby daddy number 4. Anybody got her number? Anybody got her number? I need a place to stay while I'm down there. I just ask Leilani, be like, yo, I'm cuddly.
Baby daddy number 4.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
No, I don't need no babies. I'm way too old for that. I don't have a damn
Yeah.
heart. I said Molly talks bad about Molly can talk bad about me. I don't care. Everybody talks bad about me. It's part of the internet. If y'all ain't noticed, everybody talks about everybody. And then you think they hate each other, really they're friends. It's weird. It's a weird. This is like the internet is like smoke and mirrors. You'll think two true crime people hate each other, and really they're best friends. It's weird. It's the weirdest place. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's enemies and shit up here. To be honest, you don't know who's enemies, who's friends, you just don't know. To be honest, are these fights real? Some of them might be, some of them might not be. I think there's a lot of shit it's kind of like the WWE. You know, some of it was real and some of it's scripted. I think, especially a lot of these drama channels, I think a lot of that's scripted. Like, not that they ain't got nothing to do, like the views are low, so they start fighting. That's what I think anyway. I can't believe, the brother that I spoke with wasn't there much. Maybe he don't know. But the neighbors around there, they say them kids were beat a lot. So if they were beat like that, and the babysitter even said it, the kid came over there with bruises on his damn neck, had belt marks on his neck. Now, I don't think that's normal for a 20-month-old to come around with bruises on their neck. Okay, one, you shouldn't be putting your fucking hands on a 20-month-old kid anyway. There's other ways to discipline your kid where you ain't whipping your kid's ass at 20 years old. I would lose my shit. I seen somebody hitting a little baby. I just would. I'd take the charge. Some things in this world, it's okay to go to jail over. Right? When you sit next to all them gangster-ass dudes, and they're like, well, what you in here for? I'd be like, yo, this lady hit this baby, and I grabbed her by the head, started headbutting. They'd be like, good job. Well, that's what I'd have done, too. I'd have pistol whipped that bitch. You know how motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And just some charges, things you can take a charge for. And you just sit in jail, and you ain't got to be upset about it. You know what I'm saying? You just be like, hey, what was I supposed to do? You know, you can't watch people beat on little tiny kids. That's crazy. A kid that ain't even 2 years old. You need... Lock me in a room with a belt with Leilani. I guarantee she come out there with bruises on her damn neck and everything. I'd be... with the belt. You know what I'm saying? That's what they should do to people. When you murder somebody, whatever you do to them, Dolly Vision, I need a vacation or a raise. Okay? Or a raise. Is there a lot of orders coming in? Dolly Soap, guys. Get it while it's hot. Support Dolly Vision. Get your Dolly Soap. We got raspberry lemonade. Okay, which is great. My favorite. We got pink sugar. We got the Dolly Molly bar, which is eucalyptus, and it's blue. Okay. And we got... I think that's it. I think that's it. But get it while it's hot and slippery. Okay? We know in the juvenile case they got a gag order in place, and the FBI's told Billy Joe and them not to talk, but they're still seeming to leak things out. Like they leaked out that this dude has failed a polygraph test, right? That's been leaked out. Danny, okay, that he possibly have failed this polygraph test. He took off out of nowhere. He was the last one to see him. He was the one that called the babysitter, and he's the one that took off. Leilani hadn't ran nowhere. Why is he gone all of a sudden? It's, like I said, I don't think we give Danny a free pass. None of us, where everybody's out there screaming, but we need some people out there in Atlanta too to do their part, right? So Turtles in Atlanta, we need to track this dude down and make sure he gets no peace either, okay? Until he talks, because he was there. He's a key witness in this if he's not involved in it, okay? So you were there. You know what your girl was doing. Y'all lived together for months, all right? She didn't just one day become abusive and kill a baby and you not see no signs of that. Get the hell out of here. You lying. Like, I know a chick crazy in a matter of a couple weeks. As soon as that crazy shines through, you're like, okay, she's crazy, okay? But he would know. He would know. And be like, oh, no, she's blah, 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 blah. You took off, dude. You instantly carried your ass. Y'all, you had this great relationship with Leilani, but all of a sudden now it's over and, like, you left your kid with her. You took off. I think both of them did it. To be dead ass honest with you. I think they covering for each other, and he was like, yo, I'm out. And he took the fuck off. Crazy as that sounds.